Welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome to the show. I'm the host. I'm the second. Leave a comment so we can talk about it. Yeah. Choshiwado, it's your boy. I'm the second, coming at you with episode 9 of Anime Talks Plus, and today we're gonna be talking about No Game, No Life. Is it good? Now, before I answer this question and get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notice, like and comment on the video, and do what you do, you feel me? So let's jump right into it. Is it good? To me, I feel like it's fucking amazing, right? I would put this anime in my top 5, easily. I would put this anime in my top 5. Now, I feel like this anime had one of the greatest potential to be one of the greatest animes of all time. Now, let me explain the anime to you a little bit. So there's two gamers, Shiro and Sora, and together they make up what they call Blank. And they play the game endlessly, relentlessly, bro, no sleep, don't eat type shit, bro. They dedicated. That's all they fucking do. You know what I'm saying? And they came across someone who challenged them in a game of chess. They beat them, only to come and find out that the person that they beat is the god of another world, and he pretty much brings them into his world, the god of games, Tet. You know what I'm saying? He became God through the Holy War. The gods were fighting for, the one supreme power, whatever. So, as they're getting into this world, he explains that there are 16 species. All 16 have a chess piece that represents their race. And each race has to follow the 10 commandments. Now, if one of those races was to bet their chess piece that represents their race and lose, it's game over. It's game over. They can be enslaved, they can be killed. The 10 commandments will no longer apply to them. It's fair game. Anything goes with that race if they lose that piece. And that's just how it works, man. It's crazy. So let me get started by saying that Sora meets this woman named Steph. She is the princess of the kingdom in which humanity resides. Humanity is humanity. That's just what they call them, right? So they play a game of rock, paper, scissors. She loses. And his winning stipulation, or his prize, right, was that she fall in love with him. And you can make someone fall in love with you, right? That's part of the world that they're in. And that pretty much had her working for them. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole brother-sister complex that's going on with Sora and Shiro, but they're inseparable. If they're a couple feet away from each other, or not able to see each other in a sense, they have this separation anxiety that kind of just overtakes them. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And off the rip, you can see how smart they are. Their ability to calculate and think at least 10 steps ahead of everyone else, it's amazing. It's astonishing. I can't put it into words how crazy it is, how they think, how they, it's yeah, you can do that, but I'm gonna do this. The probability of this happening, and I can, determine what will happen based off of this ratio of this. Bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how they put everything together and figure shit out. And sometimes it's not even about numbers, bro. It can be about how people react to words and their emotions. Like they was playing a game, like this weird game of chess against someone named Zell, and the chess pieces just wasn't moved because they was not motivated, bro. And Sota had to come in and pretty much rally the troops, kind of like how a general would. And he was able to capture the enemy's queen, because he's like, yo, your king got you doing a dirty work. What type of grimy shit is that? Bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how they're able to think and be able to pick up certain things based off, what they see, their own experience in the world they come from. It's just amazing how they think. And blank them two together, they're OP as fuck, dog. Like there's no other way to put it. They're OP as fuck. Like they complement each other so well. There's literally no cracks in their armor, bro. Like they have no weakness. For example, I'm gonna break it down for you, right? So let's say Shido is good at shooting games and Sota is not, and they're playing a shooting game. Shido will take the helm in that shooting game. Like she would take the lead and ultimately win the game sometimes. But let's say it's a strategy game, right? And Shido was the one playing the strategy game. And she's not doing her best. She's not doing all that great. Sota will come in and take the helm, take the lead. Pretty much just like, hey, yo, I got this. And their ability to kind of just calm each other when they get all riled up and they're thinking too much, in a sense. They can be like, hey, man, look, you got that. It's like, yo, chill out. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Don't even stress. Don't even trip. You got it. Like that's just how they are, bro. And that kind of ties into the trust that they have for each other, man. Like, I'm about to give you guys a little taste, another little taste, right? So Sota was playing this woman named Zell, right? And they was playing for the existence and the memories of another person, bro. Yes, bro, it is that crazy, man. Like, you can literally challenge someone for their memories and their existence. Wild shit, right? So they was playing in a realm outside of reality. And Shido wasn't in that realm. So she was starting to lose memories of her brother Sota. Now, she was able to figure out what the fuck's going on and was able to finish the game for him, because in that realm, he was unconscious. Now, it's not like she went to that realm herself, but there was pieces of that game in the real world, or the world that they're currently in, and she was able to deduct what pieces were on the board and be able to flip the right piece in order to win the game or have the game in a tie. Bro, it's crazy, dog. Like, that trust, that level of trust you have to have for someone to be able to picture your life and your existence and your memories on the line for, and trust that to someone else and have them come in and be able to not only remember you, but be able to, calculate what is currently on the board right now and what moves you would make and what moves the opponent will make, to have the board where it is, where you can have to move that one piece in order to end the game. That's crazy, dog. Like, that's just a crazy concept, bro. It's like, bro, it's crazy to think about, man. That had to be one of the craziest moments, in my opinion, in that anime, right? So let me get back to the summary real quick, because I kind of strayed off. So throughout this story, they figure out how to beat this game of life that they're currently in right now, right? The only thing is, can they execute, right? Because you can figure out something and how to beat it, and not necessarily be able to execute that game plan. Now, unfortunately, there's no season 2. If you watch the anime, you're gonna get so sucked into the show that you're gonna be wanting that season 2. Shit out of luck, bro. There is no season 2. Due to the unfortunate death of the person who owns the rights of the anime, the show can't continue. It just can't, man. And that's heartbreaking, dog. Like, the anime has so much potential. So much potential. Only for it to be stuck in Oasis, in a sense. Like, it cannot continue. It cannot move any further because he had fought in court for the rights of the anime, won the rights only for him to suffer an unfortunate death, bro. And it's not like he was old either. He was pretty young. It's really unfortunate when shit like that happens, where a person is making great strides in something and a death, kind of just stagnate that. And it's not like they've, in their rights it says this person is able to continue if something happens to this person. It's not like he had a will. He probably wasn't thinking that he would die. And it's crazy, dog. And that's the same thing with artists too. Musicians, like a musician dies, and that kind of just put a stop to any further music they can make, obviously. And it's kind of just sad to think about the potential that they had, to be able to evolve, to be able to make music that we like. And that kind of all just ties together, man. It's shitty, dog. It's real shitty. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode 9 of Anime Talks Plus. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notice, like and comment on the video. I want to hear your guys' opinion on the anime and anything else you may be thinking, dog. And yeah, man. So yo nara, matane.